Hello, I'm Professor Stephen Moore. Welcome to Engineering Dynamics. And what I'd like to do is start off with is spend a few minutes going over Blackboard and the syllabus for the class. Okay, so here's our main page here, or the splash page when you first log in to the Engineering Dynamics course page on Blackboard. Okay. So just we'll look over here at the categories on the left hand side. The announcement is actually the splash page when you first come in. I use this to basically like make announcements such as when our exams are, quizzes are, or if there are any changes to deadlines or other things that have come up along the way. The next link is the course content one. Now the course content one is your sort of main place where you look to determine what the deliverables and what you're responsible for that week. Okay, and what I'll do is you'll have homework assignments every week or week and a half. I think typically I do like a week and a half assignments for this course. Basically it tells you what you need to complete, what sections to read, and any kind of videos I have associated with the particular chapters or sections. Okay, so this is kind of your main thing you should be looking at along the way to make sure you keep up with the course. Okay. The next is the syllabus. I'll go through the syllabus after I go through the rest of these links. Okay. We have our lecture slides. So lecture slides, I'll do it chapter by chapter, put them out here for you to take a look at. And typically what I do is I create a lecture video where I go through the slides and work through some of the problems. The next one's the homework assignments. So the homework assignments tell you what problems you need to work on, and the due dates associated with them. Okay. Now, homework is worth 10% of the course, and it's basically that you've done it. And what I do is I actually post the solutions prior. So here's from homework assignment 2, prior to the due date, so you get a chance to check your answers, check your solutions, okay, prior to that, okay. The next one's like useful websites. Engineers Academy is a good one, where if you go out here, this particular YouTuber has gone through and solved many of the problems from the textbook, from this textbook and the engineering statics textbook. Okay, and discussion board, you can use discussion board if you want to ask class questions or ask me questions. You could also do emails or leave a voicemail or call the number from the syllabus. Okay, the next thing we'll do is look at the syllabus, so I'll give you kind of a brief overview of that. Okay, all right, so here we go. This is the first time using these Connecticut State Community College course syllabus, standard syllabus. All right, now this class is an online class, completely online, so there's no fixed meeting times. When I do give you quizzes or exams, usually I do a few days. Maybe I give you like 2 or 3 days for quiz, maybe 4 days, within a 4-day window to take like an exam, okay? Depending upon which exam it is, I might make it 3 days. I might make it 2 days for the quiz and 3 days for the exam, but I'll let you know. Okay, and when I do have quizzes, I'm going to give you at least a week ahead of time. I'll announce it, and then for the exams, that will be at least 2 weeks ahead of time, and you'll see them show up, on the course content page. Okay, so here's my information, email, office, okay, and I have some office hours on campus, or you can do it by appointment. You could email me questions. If you want, you have a voice. We could talk on the phone. We could do WebEx or something like that if needed. Okay. All right. So college emails, typically the communication I used to go through communicating with you, and you can access it through this link. So there, you'll see the links are actually on the homepage also, on the MCC website or Connecticut Community College Manchester campus website. Okay. Here's just the course description with the course. Here's the required textbook materials. So you have some choices, but it's engineering dynamics is the one for this class. Okay, Hebler. Looks like they have an electronic version. You know, when you go on and click a link for the course and you click for bookstore, you'll see this information listed. Okay. Here's the you can actually get free access to Office. So this is another thing for you. All right. Let's see. So here's the outcomes. So when they built the course, or the original course was built, they had some learning outcomes that they defined for the course. Some of the main points. Methodology, delivery, it's all online. And here's the course breakdown. Oh, the only thing is, this is good. So it's 1,000 points. Homework, you get essentially 10%. We have 2 quizzes. You're going to get 30% for that. The midterm and final are both worth 30%. Okay. So it's good to keep up with the homework and, really think about and work on the problems. Make sure you understand them. Like I said, I'll have given you the solutions before they're due, so you can take a look at and make sure that you did it correctly. And, it's worth 10%. So, okay, so here's the grade scale from that. All right. Anything better than 930, essentially. Okay. Okay, and academic integrity. So you're supposed to do all the work on your own. The only thing, for exams and quizzes, for homework, you can work together. That's perfectly fine. Okay, or preparing for a class. But when you actually take the exam or take the quiz, you need to do that on your own. Okay, there's a point where you can evaluate the course. Okay, so they'll have a link near the end of the semester. Okay. And here are, in general, the course outline for this. Generally, this is what I like to get through. A lot of times, this is kind of where we end 17, and then we just start this. Usually, it seems like we get like a week behind or something, but this kind of leaves it open for this part of the class. But you're talking, 12 through 17, essentially. Okay, absences, we don't have to worry about that. Engagement policy. Okay. Oh, so state the engagement for the class to prove that you did some engagement. I actually put a homework assignment 1 is just to read the syllabus, and I give you 5 points or half a point, essentially, in your final grade, to just go through and say, read the syllabus and make sure you submit a response so I have a record of that. Okay, so Blackboard, yes, we'll use this extensively. This is like the main place for you to get all the content for the course. Class cancellations doesn't apply. Non-discrimination. So if there's any issue where you feel you're being discriminated with, you can actually go and contact John Paul Chason Cardenas. So this is from system wide. This is we used to have a campus person to do this, but now it's system wide. Okay, DACA students. Okay, so they have a note for that. At any point, you need more information on something and you can't find it like on the website, or you can always contact me and I could probably provide you with like who to talk to if nothing else. Okay. Students with special accommodations, you can actually go and apply online, and the central office or system office, what do they call themselves now, will contact me, and it'll be between myself, the student, and the system office, and how we want to handle that. Okay. Incomplete. So if you need to do an incomplete, just got to make sure you got to contact me. This is for extenuating circumstances, not because you didn't want to finish it. You got to contact me. We have to fill out the appropriate paperwork, okay, to make sure that it's all done within time, the time constraints. Okay, there's library resources. You can see what resources we have through this link. Mental health wellness. So if this is something you want more information on, there's a web link for that. Recorded class sessions. Okay, the only thing we have is not permitted to record class. Okay, so that really is not appropriate. That doesn't apply to us, right? Okay, this doesn't apply either. Smoke free. Okay. Student faculty communication. So any issues, you talk to your instructor first. So you would talk to me first before you take it further. Of course, unless it's about me or something and you don't want to talk to me about it, then you can always communicate with the department chair if you needed to. All right, but hopefully you'll feel that you could contact me directly, and we can resolve whatever issue you have. Usually we can do that. I would say it's very rare that it can't work something out. Okay. Okay. Procedural time for. Okay, so you'll have to go read this. I just kind of glanced over this. This is new, totally new for this. Okay. Student handbook, so you can always, anything you need to, information, you want to find more information on different topics and policies, you can go to the student handbook and click on this and go to that. Title IX, any issues related to that, discrimination. The same thing, you can bring it to John Paul Chasen, the Vice President of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion. Okay, you can contact him directly. All right. We also have tutoring services on campus. Same thing, you can find through the Academic Success Center, and you can use the student handbook for that. Okay. We also have services for veterans, and you could find more information on that on the student handbook. Okay. Withdrawal deadlines. So if you decide you want to withdraw from the class, you can make sure you meet these deadlines. But let's take a look. We'll click on this. Go here, and it looks like they have a course withdrawal period. It's up to November 17th. Now, of course, if it goes beyond that, you have some extenuating circumstance, or you can at least approach me and talk to me about it, and let's see if we can take it any further. I don't know what the new rules exactly are around that if you go beyond this date, but hopefully, if you decide that you want to withdraw, do it before November 17th, and make sure you fill out the appropriate paperwork. Okay. So going back, can we go back from that? All right, gotta go back here. Okay, going all the way to the bottom. We're just about done with this. Okay, yep, and withdrawal policies. That looks like that's the end. Okay,